everyone, welcome to Nerea San Channel. So, for this week's video, we have a reaction video! Yay! As you guys know, I'm a pro ballerina here dancing in America, and today I'm gonna share with you my reaction to our Diana and Actaeon pas de deux. This is the last pas de deux that my boyfriend Yamakai and I performed this season. Ballet pas de deux are usually structured with an entrée, pas de deux, male variation, female variation, and coda. The Diana and Actaeon pas de deux also includes a corps de ballet dance, which is usually performed before the male variation, right after the pas de deux. This pas de deux is mostly performed in ballet galas nowadays. So for today's video, I'm gonna share with you my reaction to our entrée, pas de deux, and coda. Personally, I don't really like watching myself after a performance in a video because I am very critical with myself, so I can see all the little things that could have gone better, so I'm very picky with myself. But I feel like usually the way you feel when you perform and the way the audience sees you is completely different. For example, sometimes you could feel that you did an amazing show, but from the audience maybe it didn't look as great. And sometimes it could happen completely the opposite, that you felt, oh my god, this wasn't my best show, but actually the audience really enjoyed it. It's always interesting to see the audience's reaction and to know what they like the most out of the pas de deux. I think that's very interesting to hear, so after this video, please comment below what were your favorite parts of the pas de deux. I think it would be really interesting for all of us to share our opinions, and it's gonna be really interesting for me to read all your comments and see, oh, maybe for next time I should focus on this rather than that, right? So please share with me your opinion below. But anyway, even though we might not like watching ourselves after the performance, I think it's a very important part for a professional ballet dancer to do that, because that's one of the ways that we can improve the most and the fastest once you see the result on stage. And also not to repeat the same mistakes. It can be just like little things like the hand position, the angle of the body for certain steps, or even the acting part. Oh, like I thought I was expressing something, but it came out differently, right? So I think it's very necessary for us to watch ourselves in order to improve. I've shared the story behind this pas de deux in my previous video where I performed for you guys the Diana and Actaeon variation in the studio. So if you guys wanna check it out, it's gonna be right here. I'm gonna just say it really short this time. Diana is a goddess and Actaeon is a hunter. So I hope you guys enjoy watching. Let's get into the reaction. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness. This was actually our premiere of this pas de deux, which is always very exciting to do something new on stage and to feel different emotions. Oh, I wish that was a little bit more crossé when we do develop a front, you know. I wish I was a little bit more crossé to make the line better. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yes, as I was saying, it's always exciting to do new things on stage, but it's more unpredictable because you haven't done it before, so you don't know the things that can go wrong. As you can see, I'm dancing with a bow, which is a prop, right? That's supposed to be my arrow for hunting. And actually, not many pas de deux are danced with a prop. I think probably this is one of the few ones. And it's also challenging because it's another thing that can go wrong to the list. We can add it to it. Luckily, actually never failed during rehearsals or on stage. So that's good. I remember once it got stuck with my skirt, but I think that was it. Ay, ay, ay. I was trying to portray a strong character because I'm a goddess, right? But also I wanted to add some moments of delicacy, like being a little soft, right? So hopefully you guys are able to see that. And I feel like that also depends on the music. Like there are some parts of the music that are really strong, so you need to show sharp. But others, like here, for example, we are hearing the horn, right? Has to be delicate and soft. And actually for this part, we had to add that susu because our music was a little bit longer than usual. So we had to add that susu. You see here, the music is gonna change. That one also has to be a little bit more crazy. It's a technical challenge with the prop. Balance! Oh. Thankfully that went right. This part is really interesting because you are looking up and you see the lights. So then you have to come up and you're a little bit disorientated, but oh gosh. Almost done. Final arabesque. Final pose. Okay, oh my gosh. Yes, and then bow. As you can see, the skirt of the costume was a little bit extra high. So for the partnering, we had a little bit issues in the beginning. But thankfully, everything went well in the shows. Okay, so let's go to the coda. Okay, so here I'm gonna come jumping up. Ta-da-dun, ta-da-dun. I wish I could have traveled more. The stage was actually wide, which was good for the pa, but here I wish I traveled more. Fuetes, oh my gosh. And this was a surprise. I never did with the arms in fifth in rehearsal, but I don't know why on stage I brought my arms up. Very interesting. And it was actually my first time doing those kinds of fuetes on stage, so I was kind of nervous for them. And usually you either do fuetes or this section, but because of our music was longer, we decided to just do everything. We made it. And usually here at the end, either they exit or they do a pose in the back, but we decided to do a torch lift. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was our parere. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. As always, we tried to keep the original version of the choreography, the one that Vaganova created. But as we watched so many different videos on YouTube, the one that Kirov did is different than the one the Bolshoi does nowadays. So we tried to take some of the elements from the Kirov and some of the ones from the Bolshoi. And then also you have to adjust to the music you have. So for example, as I mentioned before, there was a part where the music was stretched out, so it was longer. That's why we had to add the susu, right? But that's also part of being a professional and trying to adjust to the space you have, to the music you have. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. So as I mentioned before, please, I would love to hear what you thought, the highlights of this pas de deux were, the things that you liked, the things that you thought it could be better. I'd love to hear your voice. So please let me know in the comments your thoughts. And as always, if you would like to support the channel, please go check the MV store. You can find so many great things over there. And we are also currently making new designs and rebranding our brand. So stay tuned for that as well. I might do a reaction video of my Diana and Actaeon variation from this performance. So if you would like to watch that, please 高評価お願いします。Like this video, subscribe to ネレアさんChannel, and I'll keep you posted. I love you all. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Bye.